Hi, Paul Hefty here. I want to welcome you to 493W, Summer Online Coaching course here at Penn State University. What I want to start with is a quick overview, look at some of the class format, look at some of the assignments, expectations, and then finish up with a simple task. First off, my name is Paul Hefty, instructor here at Penn State University in the kinesiology department. This is my bio resume you can click on, but I've got over 30 years of teaching at the university and college level, specializing in coaching and leadership courses. I also have 30 years of coaching college football at the small college level, D3, as an offensive coordinator, head coach, and now as a coaching consultant for high school programs. This is my website. Again, great resource. It's on Canvas for you to use, where there's different resources, information for you to use on your final project. So the course focus here is kind of my own version. I always come out asking a couple questions of why you're interested in the course. Hopefully there's some of you who are thinking about coaching in the future. Maybe some of you, there's no coaching, but you just like sports. And then some of you, it just sounded like a fun, easy, foreign level class, a good way to get an A. The course is for all three types of people. We want to think of the course as a vehicle for you to develop your leadership philosophy. We're going to start out with you trying to develop a philosophy on your ethics and values or standards, then also principles and plans and goals as a leader, and then lastly, your management and leadership style. So the first purpose of the course is to introduce you to the art of coaching. How we're going to do that is throughout the semester, you're going to develop your own coaching philosophy by designing a head coaching portfolio. That's a final project. What we're going to do then is throughout each week, you'll do different assignments that are components of that head coaching portfolio, and it'll make you apply some of the information and hopefully actively learn through the process. The number one goal here is for you to gain experience in the art of being a leader in whatever career field you're going into. We're just going to use sport and coaching as a vehicle for you to examine that and design your own leadership philosophy. So the class format, you're going to want to select any sport, any genders, any level, and then you're the head coach, you're the leader of that program for one calendar year. You have to have at least one assistant, but you can have as many as you want or see fit for your sport. We're going to try to keep things pretty informal and interactive. I like it where we can learn from each other. So there's a discussion board. We'll have a weekly discussion board questions where everybody can be interactive and we can share information there. We'll use real life events. I'll bring those into the lectures and workshops where you'll use current events and sports. It's a powerful way for you to learn from other people and gain some experience. And then last, we'll just use a ton of different resources. You'll need to get the textbook. The readings, we'll have quiz bowls on that, but it's actually practice for things you'll apply towards your portfolio or each assignment each week. Again, current articles and current events. Your individual research. There'll be workshops with the lectures, and I would encourage you to do those because it's a first draft for components of each of the assignments. Again, the discussion board, and then my website. Lastly, I'm going to tell lots of stories. Just pre-forgive me on that, but hopefully it gives you some ideas or insight and quality illustrations of some of the things we're talking about. The reason we do this is you can see few of us read, hear, see things, and retain the information. So once we start to develop it, we apply it, or experience it, most importantly, teach it, that's when the retention comes in. So that's why you're designing that final coaching portfolio, is you're going to apply these three things, and hopefully this will stick with you as you leave Penn State. Some pointers. Research is the key. Do quality references to support your position. You can take any position, any style. I'm not trying to tell you one way to do that, but you need to be able to support that. The final project is labor intense, so you need to chip away. You can see each assignment, each week, are components of the final project. So if you stay with that, I'll give you quality feedback on Canvas, how to make improvements. You can see you can finish well. And then the actual day of the final is when your coaching portfolio is due. There's really not too many exceptions here, so not a lot of wiggle room, just need to stay on task and chip away with things. Expectations, focus, pay attention to the details. You need to use credible resources. Wikipedia is not a credible resource. Ask questions if you're not clear. That can be either through email or on the discussion boards. I'm a positive vibe person. Everybody starts with an A, and my goal is for everyone in the course to get one. You're going to earn that because there is lots of writing. But again, all the work, everything I ask you to do in the course is part of that final portfolio. So start with looking at the syllabus. There's a home page or a cover page. Most of the information's there, but there is a detailed link if you need more information. Go right to the weekly task always at the start of each week. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to accomplish in that week, along with the dates. Schedule then is set up by modules, and then lastly, in that first week are all the rubrics, as well as where the rubric is with each assignment. So, simple first task, which you're going to use with your first quiz bowl and your first write-in assignment, is a course review. Go look at the syllabus, read that cover page, write any notes or questions you might have. Look at all of the rubrics. Usually I see people get in trouble because they don't look at the rubric till the last second and then they miss something. Look at them now so you understand them, and then ask questions early and often. And then last is writing expectations. It is a W course, so I use what's called a TR writing method. You have to read and understand what this is, because that's how I'll do the assessment. Again, if you got questions, go to the discussion board. You'll see the first discussion question gives you an opportunity to ask some things there, share something about yourself. And then lastly, if you're not comfortable with that, you can go right to me on my email, pdh16@psu.edu. All right, that should get us started. If you've got questions, like I said, contact me or get on the discussion board, and hopefully we'll have a great summer session here. Thanks.